welcome back to the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega's prank game for April Fools. We just started investigating, so as we found out, today it's Em's birthday and she decided to celebrate it by inviting all of her friends over for a murder mystery party. Despite this being presented as like just a murder mystery party game kind of thing, so obviously it's pretending, right? Except our main character is super anxious about everything, so he might have taken this a bit too seriously, or not, and the game keeps it kind of unclear whether it's actually pretending as part of the game, or if there's something actually wrong with Sonic. So we don't know, and we're trying to figure out who the murderer is. This is still the second car of a train, the Saloon Car, where we found Knuckles, our cowboy. And we're currently moving on to the third car. Let's see who we meet there. Tigra! Coming! Okay. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Wait, no, but we already did okay, this is the excerpt from when we were still looking for clues to why Knuckles is hiding something. If you missed it, check out the previous video. Okay. Ready to mosey down to the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards! Library car. Aw, this place looks chill. Very cozy vibe. Okay. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Stuff. Oh, the clues we've been gathering around. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Alrighty, before you go, Espio, now I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Emmy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? Ah, she knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on her birthday, yeah. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick! But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you dumped the birthday girl? She has the birthday girl's key. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets a birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, just making sure things go well. Things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder? My social skills, non-existent. I don't like how our main character is shown as like this really weak, overly conscious, super nervous, just like anxiety ball. It's kind of like all of those like similar looking generic main anime characters, but I guess it is what it is. I'm Vector the Butcher. I am licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio the Poet. Poetry. A resonant message from poet's reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives of the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure, Aww. Okay. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la. D. Was that it? Was that it? I'm sorry. I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm, satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose? Tiger and I are here to establish both of your Alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. Okay, so this is the dining car where we started, along with little chairs. Then we visited the saloon car. This cart was with Knuckles. Here we met Vector and Espio, and in the next one, it seems we have Rogue and Blaze. So let's see. When we were all sent off, Rogue, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Emmy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off a shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rogue? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Rogue came over to a library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rogue left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. Wait, what? More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at the Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Emmy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. You're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys! Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of his tales. Absolutely! Okay, let's see. A child hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little shadow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this child can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Tigra, look at this! There's a couple of maps here. This seems to be a map of a library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take his brochure about the cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Let's see the map. Library map. An overhead map of a layout of the library, shelves and tables included. Okay. Okay, so this is the rug area. I guess we are entering from this door. Fireplace, little shelf with the brochures. This is where Espio is at. And I guess... yeah. Okay, sure. I mean, Rogue probably was just looking around and searching for anything valuable to steal, so that kind of explains her probably, but why is Shadow locking doors? Is that just part of his role, or what's up with that? So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rogue pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Yes, and that's what makes him so precious. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Okay, let's see. Anything else here? We can move around. Alright, let's see. Trash? Something's always clean with trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something there. Tigra, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, this trash bin's hiding secret, I'm sure of it. Tigra, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay, wait. So, Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked his door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I believe you should. Shadow's locked is added to your inventory. Okay. That's probably for interrogation. Table. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Tigra, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time... Okay. Let's see. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much, the islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They are a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you were ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? I guess that might be reference to some older adventurers. Okay, that's a globe, some books. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. The shrieks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman! No. Yep. This is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Okay, we checked that book, and this is the last thing. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all of these books. But Sonic needs me! No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little pig wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging for all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. The Marriage Express Manual. It's a user guide to the Marriage Express, the train we are currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Marriage Express Manual is added to your inventory. I think we've found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Okay, let's see. Oh! Here's another one of those thingies. The Chaos Cola. For Team Chotix, huh? Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. And it just cycles through. Okay, let's see. So we've seen the map to the library car. Yep. Shadow's lock. A lock that supposedly Shadow has been placing on multiple doors of the train. Marriage Express Manual. An exhaustive manual of the Marriage Express's many features and capabilities. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive a train, which would have been neat. Okay, so let's start with Vector. Did you bring me meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat clever before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Trails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Can I take your order? Oh yes please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment, the murder mystery is more important. Am I even supposed to be participating in this? It's just a game for them to figure out on their own, right? So I should be actually doing my job, which is like bringing them food? Then why would you show the menu to me? Come on, Tigra, why would you tease him like that? And here I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me. Look, Tigra, you've made of him a fool. Come on, Tigra, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I smoothed things over, but at what cost? So are we gonna interrogate you or what? So, the two of you don't believe us, huh? Oh wait, no, I wanted to talk to Espio first. It's not that I don't trust you. It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your Alibis. Tiger and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy, I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the Saloon Car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with information we gathered with Knuckles. Then, that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rogue entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. But how would you know you left? Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. What the man to leave? What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you want to talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Tigra, could you help me out? Alright, Tigra, what book do you think Espio may have been reading? this, because that's the only book we've found. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Okay, here we go, back to a game. Oops. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, okay, I see. Ah. Okay, nice. First try. I mean, these mini-games are pretty simple, but... Okay. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual. Meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. This is indeed the book I was reading. The Merge Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Tigra, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. I should know about the train, right? Because I work here. And they told me about stuff on the interview, right? So... Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? 97? Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. Robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like Espio aced that question. Tigra, hit him with another one. Okay, which page should I choose? Let's do this one. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Okay. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. What's one trigger? Let's see if Espio can get free for free. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? 56. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. No, did they pass your little test? Yeah, sure. Totally! It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my body like that. Don't we want to be sporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurs does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's... Oh, wait, he can read minds! He can just read the answers from my mind. He showed that in the beginning. So, this check... Oh no. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read from a manual, so I suppose we can... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Tigra? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Tigra, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. But what? Shadow was here? Shadow's luck? Please, pray tell, what this has to do with anything? We're up, Tigra. Let's get our argument together. Okay, another minigame. Oops, nope, shouldn't have done that. Alright. Ouch. No! Oof. Okay. That's still enough. Okay. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the Saloon Car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't a high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the Saloon Car, Espio was fully okay. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the Saloon Car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the Saloon Car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the Saloon Car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? One sec. Let's see. But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the Saloon Car. Huh. I mean... It's a mystery, my dear Tigra. One that I would love for Espio to solve. Sherlock Holmes reference, okay. You gotta believe me! That cool demeanor is vanishing! I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest! When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't! Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Join Tails, because the guy can't read the mind, so like, if he just got the answers from me reading the same page, then like... yeah. No, he can read minds. We already got that shown at the very beginning. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Tigra, my favorite and beloved employee. Please, protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. I don't think this is an actual memory. Is our character, again, like, overthinking things? I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! Huh? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? This? Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Okay, another minigame. No! Okay, doing good so far. Let's just try to keep this up. And nice! The library map? Oh, I see! See the exits? They're right across from one another, straight path. If Shadow went down the straight path, there's the way Espio and Shadow could have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Like here? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the Saloon Car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from the spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping his despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you'll believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all my questions. I mean, all our questions. We did it, and our pair of alibis validated. Okay. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a bar reefer. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rogue, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give 'em heck. And if you need any meat chopped up, save a word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. The mortar is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick tick tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We are really doing this. Come on, Tigra, let's see what's next. Coming. Okay. Are you sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. We gotta go figure out who is behind the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, the investigation continues. Ooh, this place looks cool. Casino car. Huh. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Oh. Okay. Rogue, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. Sorry. We've visited every chain car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's a high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought a Microwave Master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Fox have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rog. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rog. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé Chell egg. Well, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé Chow egg is here, in this train, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? Uh-huh. And what did you manage to find, Rog? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? Oh, that's a plan of a map, huh? I found the train's blueprints in the library car with a safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime! The train's blueprints? Please, Rog, let us see that. Finder's keeper, sweetheart. I probably should give her a different voice, but I never actually heard her voice lines. Oops, I missed that. But she probably said, except there's, like, some sort of problem there. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé Chow egg. But we are not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. Why is there an elevator on the train? We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. Shouldn't I have an access card because I'm an employee? So you want us to help you steal the Fabergé Chow egg? I work here! Why would I let her steal something? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this. I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. That's not a business. Her work card might be influencing her actions here. Either that, or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Tigra, do you have an opinion on this? I work here! Stealing is for squares. It's time for a 5-finger discount. I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master. But I work here, why would I help them steal something? I must admit it, that wasn't the coolest thing I've heard someone say. No, my cool and mysterious reputation, it's crumbling. Alright, I'm in. I'll help. Why would I help them if I work here? Well, I suppose if Blaze and Tiger are in. Okay, let's get the Fabergé Chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh, nice. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Fun doodles, huh? Okay, wait, so that's Chow, Tails, Blaze, Rogue, and I guess my character. Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind the locked elevator door. The security guard has access card. Do we distract the guard? Distract him! Perfect! We are all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Tigra, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, so Blaze, Rogue, and Tails. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? I mean, Tails will probably fail. Rogue is I guess Rogue, sure. Of course, I'll distract him. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on the Chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being a distraction makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. But like... oh, well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Would Tails be actually good for distracting, or is he more useful for something else though? I think you could distract the guard, Blaze. In my life, I've never seen a single person down. I mean, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice was so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? I mean, I guess this... Who puts a claw machine in the casino? Oh, never mind. Well, yeah. This'll work great as a distraction. Let's continue a plan. If the guard distracted, Rogue, will you get the access card? She can just pickpocket because she proved that she can earlier today. I'll snatch Rex's key, no problem. That shell in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rogue. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises? With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Tigra, what's your plan? I don't know, but like this option seems horrible, and this is violent. We're not doing that, so... Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Right, and with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we make it in the elevator. Inside, we... celebratory dance. Now that's a proper victory! Aww. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. Oh, but train hands. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? I mean... Tails? Your turn? I should be able to disengage them, I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. I don't know, man. All of these options are kind of bad. I mean, this will attract attention because this is noise. This, I'm not sure how effective, and this is also not sure how effective. So... Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say, this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. I knew a plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you, Boff. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. So, enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have a safe code right here in these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow egg. Okay. What's there? What could they possibly be storing in all of these? Why are there so many safes on a train? This is a casino car, I suppose it's all expensive gems and gold. Maybe rings too? Rings? You can find those laying about in the grass. That's of no interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we? Right, we gotta find the safe with the Fabergé Chow egg inside. Oh, okay, fine. No question, this has got to be the safe of our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints and find out, Rogue. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 230401. Oh, whoa! It's here! I have it! Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo, we can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rogue, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret, because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rogue, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Tick, 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 tick. Is it a bomb? Uh-oh. Rogue, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret? Because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg, now. Dispose of it? After all of our hard work? Rogue! Fine, fine, but what do you do? Where do you put this thing? Why can't you just put it inside the safe? It's like, supposed to be, like, bomb-proof, right? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Throw it in the safe, toss it in the elevator, eat the egg, take one for the team, open it up to see if there's wires to cut, smash back against the wall, set it on fire, let it go to his tail, stamp, rock the egg to sleep, no. Chalice control the egg away, flip the eggs upside down, tell the egg to stop, let it finish singing and see what happens. Okay, how about we lock it in the safe? Quick, put the egg back, Rogue! Okay, fine, it's going back in. Huh? Tails, the safe won't lock. The door's staying open? What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to... We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. Where did you hear about chaos control? Doesn't matter, we need a Chaos Emerald to be able to do that. Well, dang it! Okay, wait. Great idea! Is it gonna be faster now? Stop, that's clearly not working, let's think of something else. Just how I like it. Oh. Just how I like my eggs, smushed. I'm guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Tigra, what's flipping it going to do? I don't know, try it. Nothing. Happy? Yes. Okay, so... I don't know, is there wires to cut? What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one, like the movies. This isn't a movie, Tigra, this is real life. He's got a good point. I mean, like, none of these are good. I guess it's probably not an actual bomb. Alright, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this. Smash it. Alright, here goes nothing. Rogue. Well, we should probably think of a different plan. I mean, none of these... Stop. That did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. And that's exactly my point. Here, give it to me. Huh? Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am, a hero. No, Tigra, we won't let you do that. I mean, if that's what they want, who are we to stop? A microwave kid's obviously not going to sacrifice himself. Your body's far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. True. Let's think of something else, quickly. Let's just... Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of a bomb, Tigra. This is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right! Tiger, I think you're onto something! But like, you gotta try everything, at least. Just like, yeah, because in case it is, maybe, you know. Oh wait, is it just a clock or something? Oh, what's right? Spit it out, kiddo, we don't have any time. Sorry, just Espio did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks. Oh, they would keep all explosives out of the trains. Right. Well, okay. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this Fabergé chow egg, the arms would have detected it, and I wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of a train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if you're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. Bag? It opened! It's hollow, not a bomb at all. Well, that's good at least. You both really were onto something. My, well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Look what's inside! Ah, that's cute. Wow, look at that sparkle! It's so heavy too! The final secret to a Fabergé chow egg. It's a shell covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Well, I must admit that it's stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé chow's egg's secret. Wonder why, if the egg wasn't a bomb? Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know, who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call, let's go. Well, for some reason there's a treasury on a train. Who keeps that stuff there and why? No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdue the drink culture fiend, okay? Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I'd prefer to never do it again. Now Rogue? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. What? What is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? While I appreciate your assistance, it's, as I said, finders keepers. I'll need a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. You don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reason with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. Why am I letting them steal things? I work at this place. I am an employee. Won't I get in trouble? And I was helping them do it as well. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rogue one of these. He passed through earlier. A key. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rogue, but they also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He is unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Tiger, let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. Let's check out this room, and I think we'll be wrapping up. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true. They're very versatile. Trash can, please. Tails! We must search the trash bin. It's empty. Oh? Oh? Did I just hear no? I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See? It's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 2,000 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That's very sweet, but all that's in the bin is the lollipop stick. Lollipop stick? Yeah, like the leftover stick from the lollipop. That's all that's there. Tigra? Tigra, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be. Okay, let's see. Dr. Eggman? That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then. Okay, let's see if there's anything else he can interact with. The guard just is sitting back in his place. Jackpot is like 1 million rings. Night Spinball comics. Oh, that's a reference to another game, right? So, Nights into Dreams or something? If you guys want, we can check it out later sometime and make a playthrough of that as well. Let me know if you'd like that. No cheating. Visit Twinkle Park. Huh. Alright. Fun little references. Let's see this table. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. Wanna play some blackjack? I don't know how to play that. It's easy, let me show you. Tiger, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic! Probably a good point. Okay, let's see, so... Okay, so these things. Should I give the slot machine a try? Okay, gambling is bad, kids, but just for the sake of investigation, because maybe there's some fun detail here, and we're not actually risking anything here. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. And, well, I lost. Do I try again? Nope. I respect your restraint. Haha, thanks. Okay. Talk to Blaze again. Pulling off that case was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I take your order? Can I interest you to anything on the menu? I'm content for now, thank you. The whole maybe the egg is a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Yeah, I was nervous myself. We could tell. You sweat out of your uniform pretty often. Yeah, you're very an animated person. Wow. Yeah, our main character is like super anxious and overthinking and nervous all the time, so no surprise. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now, what can I do for you, darlings? Are you hungry? What a paltry menu! Not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem, just let me know if you need something later. Sure, if I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. Your alibi? Do you think we could go over your alibi again for us, Rogue? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Fabergé chow egg hunt. We split up at the casino car, and I went searching for blueprints. I walked back through the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library car. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. How do all of these people know who exactly is the one who was murdered? if we never told them and they don't exactly have much communication between them? Or did they all just have a chance to like see and notice that as we walked around while we were stuck in the closet or something? We appreciate you answering our questions, Rogue. You take care now. Likewise, darling. Okay, hold on, please. Your alibi. Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, please? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure, we left the dining car and Rogue pulled me aside to talk about the Fabergé chow egg. And we walked and talked to the casino car, where we then went our separate ways, and I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by, and Shadow passed her as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were here playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look. Let's see here. 14,000 credits? That's an enormous payout. How did you... I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That's Merrick. She's so self-aware. Well, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime. And Tails, do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Cream is the bunny, right? Of course, can do. Alrighty. So yeah, I think that's enough for today. So, see you next time. We'll get to investigate the last 2 cars on the next stream. Hopefully, tune in next week for more. Bye!